Hello, everyone. This is Esh. Hello. I'm here, back in Feed the Beast, finally. After a week off of Feed the Beast, we're getting ready for continuation of the new series here, where you see me now in a brand new server on the Distech server. The Distech server is a friend of mine's server, Allen. You can find him on YouTube under the same name. I'll leave a link in the description for your delight. In the meantime, I think the only good thing we could really do on the first episode back in a new place is to give you a tour, an excellent tour of the new facilities that I've been building and working on since we got moved. And as you can see, I don't know, guitar riffs from my mouth. And this is the new facility. This is Esh Dynamics' new campus. It's like the Google campus, except my employees don't like it here. There's a lot more torture and sexual harassment, but they don't complain because they know if they do, I'll kill them. Now, back to the tour at itself. Now, I guess we should talk about what exactly this server has in its pack. It's not just a simple Feed the Beast installation. It is a combination of Minecraft and Direwolf 20's pack. And so it has everything your heart could desire, everything your sisters and your brothers will desire as well. You can tell your family about your Feed the Beast experience and know that they will not only know exactly what you're talking about, but they will be enthralled by your tale. That said, we are now in the first place I want to go over. This is a little tunnel into, boom, hollowed out mountain that I've dug into. This is our forestry center, or the brain stem of our forestry operations. If we go back out here a little bit and look at the tunnel, the mouth of the tunnel, facility number 2, agricultural. It has a little wheat in a frame, has a little bit of sugarcane in a frame. It tells us that within these hallowed walls lies some sort of agriculture. There, okay. Now we go inside and we see that this is like decked it out with a bunch of like trees and leaves, all sorts of stuff in here. And then if you look, we've got forestry mod machines. They're not powered yet, but we're going to get to that in a second. We've got ourselves the thermionic fabricator next to a project table. We've got ourselves a centrifuge. We've got ourselves 2 carpenters, and a squeezer. Got ourselves a squeezer here. Now, if you notice, these machines are only machines that we had in our previous series. The only things we have set up are the items that we legitimately built in the other server. That's the only thing we have so far. Now, we'll go fast, rocket pack. Alright, now as you can see, I have my rocket pack. I have all the same gear I have on the other server. We could basically, I was asked, say, what we could start over, but I mean, we really haven't accomplished too much on our other server, so we may as well just continue where we left off. Season 2 is meant for a really big reboot. We just haven't accomplished enough to really go with a Season 2, So we decided to go with the continuation. I've got everything we've had, and as you can see, we're looking at setups for farms. Now, as you can see, obviously, there's no growth going on here. The only growth going on here is the growth of my pants. As a look at this, just come over here for a second. Come over here. If you don't get a boner or a lady boner, I don't know, maybe you can get both sorts of boners. Looking at this setup, look at it. Power systems, marble buildings, lighting from Red Power 2. It's just frickin' erection inspiring. But the growth of my pants aside, there isn't any other growth going on, and that's because I have a plan. It has nothing to do with boners. I feel like there's a lot of boner theming going on in this episode, but that's not what this is about. I'm gonna power this stuff with a new power system that I plan on building on the next episode. It's a water mill power plant. It's going to be massive. It's going to power the crap out of these farms. We've got ourselves our rubber tree farm. We've got ourselves our sugar cane farm. We got ourselves the wheat farm. It's all set up and it's mapped out. These little bricks tell me where the farm is going to end. so I know everything will fit together. Over here, all I've got to do really is plant some initial sugarcane and go for it. Go for it. Just go for make the dreams, all the sugarcane related dreams come true in one fell swoop. Now, let's get back down there. I guess I'll show you the power system real fast because I want to fly a little bit like at the Eagles, but not much because the Eagles have wings and I have a jetpack. That said, now we're looking at the power supply. We have 4 advanced solar panels here. Those are our power supply thingies, and they are feeding into this MFSU. Everything's the same as the last one so far until you get here. This is a medium voltage transformer. This is a low voltage transformer. These boxes are making sure we don't blow stuff up, which was an issue. Then we have these bat boxes. Now, the reason we have bat boxes is because over the length of 40 fiber cables, you get 1 EU loss per every 40 strands. Now, the problem we are having is once we hit this split, it wasn't counting each strand as its own set of 40. It was counting them together. So this is well over probably 80 strands. We're losing pretty much all power before they would hit the machines. That said, once you hit the battery boxes, it refreshes it. So if you have a battery box or any sort of box that holds energy, it will cancel out. You can put them every 40 strands basically and you won't lose any power. It'll refresh the power rate and start it over and you won't lose any power. So do that. So now we have a bat box here and here just to separate the 2 strands, and then we have a bat box over there and a bat box on top of that tower as well. And that means actually these things hold 40,000 each. That's 160,000 between the 4 of these bat boxes plus the 10 million here. We've got a ton of energy basically. Now, I haven't done anything with the machines. I just know they don't blow up when I hook them to the power supply. That's the extent of it. You are going to watch us christen the setup we have. The new machines, they're all going to be christened. You're probably thinking, are you gonna break champagne like over the side of one of the buildings, like a ship, like a newly minted ship? No, I'm thinking it's more like de-virgining a virgin, a willing virgin. I guess I should make that clear. A willing virgin being de-virginized. But first, I think we need to go to this building over here because it's the most boring one. We need to get that out of the way. Alright, so this is facility number 3. Now, we were at facility number 2, which is that tunnel to the agricultural area. This one is called Red Power. It has a little redstone in a frame to give us a visual stimulation that tells us not only is it okay to have a boner, but it's okay to have a boner over what's inside, because what's inside is going to be red power. Let's walk through here. Boom. And as you can see, we've opted to go with the obsidian plates, the obsidian pressure plates, because they're cool. You know, we don't want, they let the players stand on them, but they don't let the mobs stand on them. That's what's the key. That's the key. Now, in this room, we've got nothing. We've got a project table in the corner. We have a generator over here. Now, every facility has a generator. Even though it's powered by our power system, we want to have a generator. It's our backup power supply in each building just to make sure we aren't stranded without energy. Nothing is in here, but in a future episode, probably the episode after the windmill power setup, we're going to start working on the red power tube machines and so forth. It's going to be awe-inspiring. I swear. It's going to be an amazing situation. This is the ladder to the roof, maintenance access power supply, in case I run out of power, which I actually did earlier, and I had to use the ladder, so I'm glad I put that in there. Now we've got facility number 1, industrial, etc. Then we've got a little diamond drill in a frame. Tells us, you know what, industrial stuff is going on in here. You may need a drill. You may just need a drill. Let's get inside here. Down here we have the machines that we had before. We've got a rolling machine. We've got the generator for backup power. We've got the compressor for compressing. We got the extractor for extracting. We've got the furnace for furnacing. And we've got the macerating for the macerators. No, this is where we're going to start it. We have in our inventory several little bits of ore. because we just finished running our first small quarry in the mining world here on the Distech server. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this gold ore, and we're going to macerate the crap out of it. This is the first thing that the facility is doing, and you know what? You're a part of it, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. If you were actually manifested in front of me, I would stroke your cheek and let you know that you matter. But in the meantime, we're just going to watch this furnace, or this macerator, macerate some gold. Let's take this gold, let's pop it in here. And we've got 2 machines running. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Let's go to the power. Now, if you click on this thing, it should not be moving at all. No power is leaving it because it's draining power from one of these bat boxes. Looks like it's hitting from this bat box. Sweetest nectar of energy is being volted in there. Now, oh, it's not taking from this one. I don't know why. Is this hooked up right? It should be hooked up right. I don't think it would get any power if it wasn't, actually. Come on, you son of a bitch. I can't get in here. I can't get in here. I can't get in here. What the hell? There we go. Okay. So it has 1 output. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I don't know. It just decided to use this one, I guess. So it's using this one. And if that one runs out, it may use that. It may use this. I don't know what it's going to use, but it's going to use one of them. The point is, we have tons of power to go around. It's absolutely not scathing our power supply at all. These 4. Now, I'm worried, actually. Is this one getting sun? Yeah, so this wire is actually over the top, and it's still getting 8 EU per tick, which is the standard daylight power gathering. I'm guessing because this counts as glass. Either way, it doesn't matter. We are accomplishing goals already. And that's really about all we got. Now, I guess I can go over what our future plans are here. Over here, we have a lot of extra space. Let's fly to the roof again. We are going to clear this area out and build another mimicked building. See, these 2 match. This one and this one over here match in terms of size and excellence. And we want to build another one, a 3rd one here. And then over here, as you can see, there's a little pond. I put some flowers out with some bone meal. It looks, for lack of a better word, fucking lovely. And I want to make this like a picnic type little area for our employees to go and relax. And by relax, I mean I'm going to drown them in the pond when they act up and they don't do what I say. And you know what? Nobody's ever going to want to go over there in retrospect, because they're going to be reminded of all the coworkers that I've drowned. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. They know that I mean business. And by business, I mean I'm going to murder them if they don't get on task. Just get on task and stay on task. You fucking guy. Anyway, I will do the last bit of the tour now, and then we'll be done. If we go in here, we are in the main facility. This is where our customers will come in. This is where people that are looking for a tour of the facility will come in. And as you can see, I have these little pedestals lining up the sides here. And I have ED. It does not mean erectile dysfunction. My erections are working as intended, much to the chagrin of every girl I've ever known. And really it means echelon dynamics, dynamics rather. And these are going to be display cases for the items that we produce, and which was where you come in. You, the viewer, you minx. I don't know exactly what I want to produce with our facilities. Usually, when I'm doing dynamics, it's more like futuristic stuff, rocket packs, laser guns, teleportation stuff like that. If you want me to continue that objective, selling that to the highest bidder, then yeah, I'll do that. But if you want us to produce something completely different, we can do that as well. Now, if you ignore this stuff, over here we've got our receptionist little area. It's a little desk area. In theory, there would be a receptionist, but in reality, there isn't one. She may or may not be drowned in the pond. I'm not sure. There may have been sexual harassment involved. I'm not sure about that either. But if you look along the desk side, it has all these little bookshelves. This is from Mistcraft. And if you click on the only book that I have so far, this one says Nexus. And I can click on this, and it will take me to, quote-unquote, the Nexus. And this is like a teleportation hub. I can go to the spawn of the server, I can go to the mining world, which is key, and then I have these books lining the edges of all the various people that are on our server. I can go to their houses and ransack them and kill them in their sleep or whatever just comes to mind. I don't know why there's so much violence implied in this episode. But if you walk over here, the most important book is this one, Back to Esh Dynamics. Pow pow, pow pow. And now I'm back. Back at Esh Dynamics headquarters. And that's really about all there is to see so far. Put a lot of work into this. I'm pretty proud of it. Hopefully you guys think it's cool. I think it's cool. If you don't think it's cool, then you probably have bad taste. Just saying. Maybe you should get some better taste. And that's about it. Next time, I promise we'll do some actual Feed the Beast building. But I felt like this episode was mandatory. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I enjoyed it so thoroughly, I'm going to walk down this tunnel again and just bathe in the nostalgia of 5 minutes ago. Anyway, this has been Esh here on Nerd Life. We have a lot coming up. After this Saturday, we're going to be pumping up the jam. Pumping the jam up. And by that, I mean we're going to be pumping out more content than ever. We're going to get back on schedule, and we're going to be producing even more videos per week than usual. We're also going to be streaming. So in case you guys don't know what our stream is, it's at twitch.tv/anerdlife, and we'll be streaming all sorts of junk and good stuff and things. And if you missed it, actually this weekend we streamed some of the Neverwinter beta that was going on. You can go watch that. Feel free to do that, and be sure you to follow over there so you can be alerted to all of the deliciousness that happens on our stream. And also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already to our YouTube channel so you can see our future endeavors in Feed the Beast and all the other games that we play here on Nerd Life. Until next time, this has been Esh. Play on, players.